Sorry, guys. My mom called, and she's askew, so I just quickly had to speak to her. Um, I'm so unbelievably just so bored. Mm, I'm binge watching 90 Day Fiancé, and the couple that I'm watching now, the guy is American and Caucasian, and the girl is from South Africa and mixed race, colored. And I don't get the show. I really don't. Because it's just the premise makes no sense to me. Um, how do you get engaged? These two are engaged. They're they are from two different continents. She has a very thick South African accent, like me. I just tend to be a little more British. No, I'm kidding. And Americans tend to be very brash and honest and vocal and good grief, these people are huggers. But I mean, I've been in this situation before where I have dated outside of my race. Okay, and this is another thing. Wow, everyone is just a hugger. Stop hugging. Oh, this is before Corona. They don't know that they're engaged, the family. And I am here for this drama. I enjoy any drama that isn't mine. My life, I'm glad my life is drama free, but God, the drama made my life exciting. There are 8 people in this house. I actually have no idea what their names are. I think the guy is Brian. Daisy, that's such an unladylike way to sit. I can't show that on the. This is a family. Sorry, I'm gonna put on my specs because I had my contact lenses in yesterday and the day before, and you gotta take a break, guys. I am having a good hair day. Let us just be high five. Thank you so much. Um, okay. There's someone else. There's someone else that is also not Caucasian. They're asking the real questions, and women, we're not stupid. So I think the women know that this is not just a casual visit. Um, why am I uncomfortable? This isn't my family situation. Um, the brother asked her to say something African. Who says that to someone? And she spoke Afrikaans. I think she said something like, hoe gaan dit met julle en dis vreemd om hier te wees in 'n nuwe land, something like that. And the brother was literally like, say more. And I was just like, okay, dude. Would they do that with someone who speaks Russian? I don't know. I didn't like that. That was sort of inappropriate. Like I've never noticed how thick the accent actually is until a South African is surrounded by like 19 Americans. This guy's dad apparently doesn't believe in different races getting married. So the dad doesn't even know about Amy. Her name's Amy. She's from Cape Town. She's 31. Okay, I'm here for the South Africans. There's another guy, and they're holding hands, and it's very. Oh, God. I hate when they change from some. Okay. Now, the premise of this show, fascinating to watch, but it's not something that I would ever agree to. You cannot, in 3 months, know someone, get engaged, and then only tell your family about this person. I rely very much on my parents to tell me whether the person that I want to have a life with is a good person. Sorry, I'm just checking if Dad's door's closed. And some of these people, like this guy now, these are new people that I don't know. So this guy has a kid. So his fiance, who's from the Philippines, he's from America, just met his daughter and he's going to work now and he's leaving her, the stepmom, with the kid. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I will not date a guy who has kids. I think it complicates the marriage, and marriage seems pretty complicated already. This guy's engaged and has two roommates. She just came down in her wedding dress. They're not married yet, they're engaged, and I always thought it was called a green card, but apparently it's called a green card, but it's also called a K1 visa, and you have to get married within 90 days, or the person who is the foreigner has to go back to their country. And a lot of these people, not necessarily this girl, Kaya, I think that's her name. I'm not great with names. I'm not going to remember names of people that I'm not attached to. Is now with two of the roommates and her leash and a kid. And Kaya is 29. Okay, so she's only 5 years younger than me, but at 29, now I'm also not ready. Uh, I couldn't be a stepmother at 29. I want kids, but I just think not marrying into a situation where there will be a ex-wife and a kid is terrifying. And it's not something that I would welcome into my house because with my condition, I am quite unpredictable and I'm not using that as an excuse. But there are days where I don't feel like talking and kids don't get that. This is an amazing show. Fascinating because a lot of these people are gold diggers. But I can't blame them because the people, and it's the Americans that promise these girls. The one that I'm thinking of is Afisa, and she's from Russia, and George. And I think Afisa is 27, I think George is 29. And George pretty much convinced Anfisa that he was a millionaire. And when she got married to him, she found out that he was like in debt. And it was like about $30,000 in debt. And to keep her happy, he was buying her stuff because he had made promises. And the way she reacted, I understood because you've been lied to, promises were made, and you don't follow through. I'm fascinated by this show, and I'm at the age of 34 so happy that I'm not in this situation and that I don't have kids yet. Um, these people are like old enough, they're adults, they understand life, and they think that this is okay. I'm gonna keep watching. Um, the show is so bizarre. My brother is married to Karen, who's Chinese, and but their situation is different. Orion was there for like a year, and he pursued Karen, and Karen wasn't actually a big Orion fan. She admitted to us when she was here last year, and Orion was like, no, he was like really attracted to Karen, and he was not going to give up. The story that he told us was very dramatic. Um, and they're happy and they're in love and they have Allison. And I just look at Allison and I just yearn for what they have. But I mean, someday I'll have it. I know that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna keep watching because I am bumming myself out. That's a very fake looking ring. Okay, bye, guys. Have a good Saturday.